The completed feed station puts us back up to the house to work.
Josh is in gladiator mode, so that's what we're working with.
It's okay.
Once we complete the north side of the deck, it's all downhill from there.
We're done and ready for stone. I'm very excited about that.
The days are getting longer, the to-do list is getting shorter, and after all these years, our ability to know when to quit has gotten stronger.
We're just gonna end up messing something up at this point and then having to correct it.
The one area that will always stay interesting is trying to juggle the house build and the most precious part of our life, our kids.
You stopped in time, that's the good thing. You didn't get hurt. The bumpy ride, Frank. You can come back a hair more if you want to. Good. Before we do any work today, we need to restock our hay underneath the barn. It's just sprinkling right now, so it's let up enough for us to take care of this.
Last word, Darren. We're gonna get soaked. Hey, Phil.
Can you hear me holding?
So much for a light rain, babe. It's coming down now.
I see that.
You jinxed us.
Do you love unloading hay with me? Yes?
Yeah, you're fine.
This is the life you always dreamed of.
It is.
Unloading hay on a rainy day with your doting wife.
No, you're good in the rain this time, okay?
For what? Oh,
Yeah,
that's not my job. I stack the bales. I don't unload
see?
the bales in the rain.
That's why
I
she likes
stack
it so much. I do all the dirty work. All right, guys, that's a wrap. We got 30 bales of hay down here. We keep them down here, makes it easier for us because we keep the cows locked up over there when we have bad weather coming in. All this rain you guys hear is gonna turn to ice tonight. So having them locked up there, hay right here makes our lives a lot easier.
Yeah, and we had pretty much depleted that stash over
we
there.
did.
And the last thing we want to do is try to do this in the ice.
Yeah.
So we took care of it now. And it works. We have it set up like this where we store square bales down here, and then we're using these areas as stalls for the animals when we put them down here. However, that's not what this barn was built for. It was actually, these bays were meant to be for equipment, and the upstairs was meant to be for the large round bales that were made off of the pasture up there.
Yeah,
so,
strictly a hay barn.
yes, but we
So.
adapted it to our needs, and
Yep,
it works. We
it
use
works
the
out great.
upstairs for lambing pens now.
Yep, and we got a lot of heavy snow. The sheep go right there, so
Yeah.
lock them all up and feed them.
So it's lunchtime. We're getting out of here. So I am inside the powerhouse. I come in here pretty regularly just to restock inside the house with, you know, beef or pork, whatever we're going to be eating, because it obviously has to thaw. It's been in the freezer. But I've also been eating out our chickens lately because our chickens have been processed and they are officially in the freezer as well. We have a huge stash of chicken in here. That's actually what I'm gonna be making later today. I've already got one that I thawed in there. It's nasty out, so a warm dinner will be perfect. Are you just gonna follow me around while I cook, Chucky? Huh? Is that what you're here to do?
We have Peruvian chicken in the mix here. Very excited. We'll get back to work. I'm always excited.
You love Peruvian chicken.
I do love Peruvian chicken. It's delicious. This video is sponsored by Husk. They sent us some unique knives with an oak wood handle. Very ergonomic, nice hole for a nice precise grip, very comfortable, and a very sharp stainless steel blade. You guys know we raise all of our meat here on our farm, and processing is a huge part of our lives. And what I like about the Husk knives is the precision and the sharpness. It's comfortable to work with, has a light feel, and is also very sturdy at the same time. For those of you that are hunters or process your own meat, you guys all know the shape of the blade and also the sharpness is critical to processing efficiently or making extremely thin cuts. If you're cooking with this knife, it has a 38-degree blade edge, which allows for a really nice angle when cutting. So we've been using Husk knives for a while now, and we haven't noticed any dulling whatsoever with these knives, which is good for me because that means I don't have to sharpen any knives. It gives me more time to process meat and cook. I know all knives dull at some point, but this knife has been too slow for me to notice. Husk is running a 70% discount on all their authentic Japanese knives.
You can test the Husk knife with a 30-day money-back guarantee. The deal is for a limited time only, so if you're interested, be sure to click the link in our description box or pinned comment below.
We got the south side of the deck closed in. We're going to do the same thing on this side, get it all closed in. We're going to leave an opening, and that opening is for the four-wheelers and the dirt bikes to come through, and we have openings on both sides. So before we get started on that, we got to get this hole filled in with the post so it all matches up. That'll work. We'll anchor it in. We'll pull it up a little bit, get a bunch of rock and stone down there, hold it underneath. So we should be good. This is not going to be used for a deck support. The whole deck is already supported by everything's there. This is going to be here so I can just stop all the stones. So I need something to hold the stone up. So this is going to go down to the ground like it is. It's going to attach to here. And all it's going to do is hold the cement board. Then on top of the cement board you can have stone. All it is a placeholder for the most part. The bottom side needs to go that way. That's gonna work.
So, it's not exactly the prettiest backfill, but you know.
I ain't done yet.
The ground's frozen, and Josh is in gladiator mode, so that's what we're working with.
It's okay. Let's take a big old foot and stomp down, girl.
Alright, so what are you gonna do about these? Because we didn't have the proper brackets.
We did have to hold it in
we
place,
may
so
do.
now I need to get those brackets. So I'll slide these off, put the new ones in, bolt it in. But for now, this will hold it in place so we get started on other stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. And now it's stomping time.
I have a feeling Chuck's gonna come out here and fail you again. Just so you know.
Oh, no.
That's mediocre at best. I really can't with you today.
That's a look.
It works better if you grunt while you do it. Okay, Lily. Much more professional.
Woo!
Come on, Butterfingers. It's all love in my eyes, Josh. That's for you, baby.
Keep looking me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. You over tighten that one a little bit. Hey!
I was riding my dirt bike and I ran over some wire.
Uh-oh.
Wire?
Yeah,
It's your wire.
It's my wire. Is it wrapped around your bike?
kinda, yeah.
Eee, okay. How bad?
Not too bad.
That's not your fault, it's my fault. I pulled the wire down, I didn't pick it up yesterday.
Okay.
Let's cut it out.
All right. You'll have to excuse us for a momentary dirt bike rescue event.
Yeah.
Okay, not a big deal. I have to pick that wire from you anyways.
How long will I stay? Got a little more work to do before I'm on my way. Dying over my loose.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's like literally in the bike path that goes up that way.
Huh. Boy, is my face red.
Oh my gosh.
Ain't too bad.
You stopped in time. That's the good thing. You didn't get hurt.
Alright. Oh, hold that up, guy.
Sure.
Yeah, it's completely wrapped around there, isn't it?
Which one you
Ah,
going for?
Big snap. This is deja vu. I've had deja vu. We've done this before now.
Yeah, I did this with the buggy.
Did you?
Was it me or was it you? One of us did this with the buggy.
Okay. Push it up. I gotta test drive it first. Let me see it.
Josh?
What's up? I'm a trained
you
professional.
take-
Don't worry about this.
For way too long. Mama wanted them training wheels on, but I was too far gone. It's like I'm in the zoo. A tiger about to break loose. Can no cage contain me? You're about to know the truth.
Looking good out there, Josh. Just like back in your 20s, you know?
Alright, guy. Have fun. You're welcome.
Back to work.
More.
If you go that way, you're fine.
I'm about to take off. I was born to run. I was born to run. Time ain't loose, I can't stop now. Can never slow me down. I was born to run. I was born to run, baby.
Hey there, Lee.
Really?
We had a little issue at the end of the pasture. Good to see ya. We're not done for the day. We've got more work to do. We'll check in with you later. Okay?
It's like I'm in a zoo. An elephant coming through. Can no cage contain me? Y'all about to know the truth. Some people doubt, can't box me out. I'm about to take off. I was born to run. I was born to run.
Make eye contact when we screw in. Look at me. Right in the eyes.
Somebody got upset last night because their kids watch our videos.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd they say?
I guess we can't talk about screwing even though we're screwing in boards. God forbid I make eye contact with you while I screw.
You're amazing. Who know that? See? When you try to make eye contact, that right there is what happens.
Yeah, you tend to screw things up.
Are they all out or no?
Yeah.
So we're on our very last section here, guys. We're gonna attach them here to the house. And once we get done with that, we're gonna go ahead and put cement board on here, and that's it. We're done and ready for stone. I'm very excited about that. But first, we gotta get my hammer drill some holes, and put some tap guns in to hold these boards up.
Now it's time to see how much Durock we can get up before it gets dark.
Think we'll get it all done tonight?
I don't know. We're close. We're really close.
This part here is the entire intricate part right there, cutting everything.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tricky part.
Yeah, so probably not. I'm saying no, but
I feel good about how far we made it today, though. Yeah, especially with how cold it is outside. Like it's been miserable out here. Like let's be honest.
yeah, it's been 20 degrees all day long. Sucks. Do 25 and a half. Give me half it. 25 and a half. Okay. I think we're gonna call it. It's too dark. It's kind of hard to get everything perfectly lined up with being this dark.
We're just gonna end up messing something up
Yeah.
at this point and then having to correct it. So I think it's probably a little bit wiser for us to just go eat some chicken and warm up.
Sounds like a plan to me. A good plan at that.